Hello and welcome to Jade Kind Gaming Presents the Observatory. My name is Bob and this is the 73rd session of the Shadow Kingdom 5th Edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I am joined here with Austin as Mary, Beth as Jojo, Adam as Herr Wolfgang, Ryan as Mother June, and Nick as Maribel. We're going to hop back into our wonderful D&D campaign. Nowhere near where we left off, because I believe we left off with some mild B&E. And we'll go all the way back to the Red Horse Inn and see what Mary's doing. Mary, it's Thursday evening. What would you like to do?
Well, I already did my work for the day.
Yeah.
So I'm done.
Okay, so you're just going to hang out and drink.
Clock out.
Hang out and drink, that hurt. Okay. Anyone doing anything over the evening hours?
No.
Okay, and it is now Friday.
Spending my time in prayer and contemplation.
So not sleeping?
Well, I don't sleep.
That's true. Contemplate a murder or two.
Okay, so
I'm
it's
always
now...
contemplating murder.
Right?
Yeah.
Some people just deserve it.
So Friday, time for morning meeting.
Some people have dogs that I want. I mean, it just is what it is.
Do you go get breakfast?
I do. I wake up early.
Okay.
And I somehow procure a leash for my dog.
I mean, sure.
Okay. And then I go and get breakfast with a little walk with my dog.
Okay.
The dog's name is Muffin now. I don't know what it was before. It's now Muffin.
Would you like it to answer to that?
Eventually.
Okay. Eventually, it's gonna be an animal handling check.
Yeah. She's just like putting the leash on it and be like, "Come on, Muffin," and like walking in, hoping that he knows what's going on because she doesn't care. It's her dog now. It's Muffin.
Okay.
And we get pancakes. Or whatever I ordered.
Yeah.
Pancakes and a gallon of honey.
Right. Pancakes, blueberries, and a gallon of honey.
Yeah. A perfectly reasonable thing.
Perfectly reasonable breakfast.
I mean, honestly, ordering things in gallons.
Right, gallons are the only way.
No one would do
gallons
that.
are the only way to order things. It's honestly a gallon of pancakes. No, it's not.
It's whiskey.
That
would be an expensive water bottle.
Have to drink it. Like
Whiskey bottle.
Is that how you drink whiskey?
No, that's moonshine.
From a jug.
Okay. Either way, she's gonna pick up the pancakes and the honey and the blueberries with her dog Muffin.
Okay.
And then return back and have breakfast and just like loudly slam open the door to the whatever we're at. Mansion. And yell as loud as she can.
You can knock loudly. I've locked the door just to secure the place while you're out.
So you go to slam it open.
Oh, no. If I can't open it, I'm going to try and break it down.
Okay, strength check.
Always.
Be sure to rage for advantage.
Fuck. I rolled a 3.
Get mad, rage, and roll again with advantage.
So would you...
How much I add to it? Hold on.
Just
Total 6.
Total 6. Okay. Yeah.
So she knocks?
You go to kick it, and Muffin, like, for some reason, like, pancakes, gallon of honey, Muffin, you're, like, trying to kick the door, and, like, you're just a little off balance, and, like, you make a lot of noise, but it was nowhere near actually rattling anything off.
Damn.
Oh, you're back. Try not to leave the door unsecured. Don't want people wandering in here.
Oh, then give me a freaking key!
You can knock.
I fucking hate you. I brought pancakes. You don't get any.
He bought them.
No, she bought them.
I bought them. Today you don't get any.
I have another banh mi, it's fine.
Oh yeah, that garbage. I do share with anyone else that's out there, but I do take 5 pancakes for myself. I think there's 10, so...
It would just be
Dog?
Doomstayer.
Yeah, Doomstayer.
Okay,
yeah.
so he can have 5. And I have 5.
He's like, yeah, okay, I guess I mean,
and then apparently half of a gallon of honey.
That's an unreasonable amount of honey. However, beggars can't be choosers. He takes a spoon and, like, puts a scoop in his cup of tea, stirs it in. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then he's eating the pancakes dry.
You monster.
That's the best way to have pancakes.
I'm gonna chuck a blueberry at him.
Honey does make a good sugar substitute for pancakes.
I rolled a 2.
He takes the torn off chunk of pancake and like just straight tennises it straight back into your forehead.
Wait, can I try and dodge? I should not roll with that dice anymore. 15.
Right, you just duck out. The dog tries to run over and eat the blueberry.
I allow it. Muffin can have blueberries. I give her more.
As I'm now looking
I don't know
up,
if it was a boy or a girl, but it's now.
It's a boy.
Okay, I give her more.
Sure, just misgender. What happened?
Yeah, no, I will pour honey in between each layer of my pancakes and like stack a pile of blueberries between each layer and then stack them all into a nice pile. And then get a fork and a knife and just scarf them down as fast as possible. I do wait until we're on camera so everyone else can see it too, though.
and we probably already have things set up here by the time you're back.
Yeah. So, it is now, it is now time for the morning meeting. It's 9 o'clock. There is food at both locations.
Munch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just hearing that sound through the ears twitching up and down. Anyways, last night, me and Mary went to the HOA, did some research. Their policies seem normal, but we did find out they're taking in like 10,000 plus gold a year and only spending like 2 or 3. I copied down the notes of what I could find of their financials. I hand that over to Abbott. So our
22.
options seem to be either to get in and take the money ourselves or to expose them and cause dissension.
Yeah, it was like 22,000.
If they're already stealing money, I mean, as much as I would love to kill them, it kind of makes more sense to just
Well, it doesn't sound
put
like
them onto our side, right?
it doesn't sound like they're stealing money. It sounds like they're overcharging.
Yeah, so they
What's
can
happening
steal.
with the money?
Embezzling.
Yeah, there's, they are 22,500 gold a year.
Yeah,
Is how much the HOA brings in.
and handing over the stuff to Abbott, like let him peruse through it to try to get an idea of how much it's costing them, from what I found.
Yeah, and see if they're using that money for any other side projects. Something.
Well, I don't know if I got everything, but
Yeah. Well, Abbott can take a look and see if maybe he can pick something out that's
Well,
not
I didn't burn the house down, so we can always go back and check again.
advantages.
Hey, when your house is on, it's just fine.
oh, I think it
Yeah,
might...
just glare obviously, Jojo, because you don't have to burn every house. Pointedly not blame.
Molly.
Yeah, it's like, nah, she's fine. Molly, I've never done anything wrong. I know that. I love you.
No, let's be fair. Molly, while she loves arson, has only done arson on demand.
That's true. She's got restraint.
But yeah, also probably a good idea to get a portable light source, like little magic crystal or something to light up stuff.
Cast light on my banh mi.
Yes, but I can't do that.
Get better.
God.
Gosh.
I don't know. I assume they're just light stones that cast a cantrip on themselves or something.
Probably. It's
Probably.
probably utility magic.
Yeah.
But you don't want it to be a utility magic.
If it's dark, and I need a light so I can fight somebody, and I use that light to fight somebody, but like I use a sword, does the utility magic stop working?
Yes. Stop fucking with the utility magic. It is there for fun, not foolishness.
I'm getting attacked. I need light to defend myself.
It is there for fun, not foolishness. Stop it. Get some help.
Well, there is one easy, very cheap solution.
How would we?
Just imagining,
Torches or candles?
just imagining
Oh,
a
there's
home,
a deity that I've created specifically to stop you guys from ruining my fun.
just imagining a home
With
wrecker being
utility
like,
items.
don't do it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go and hit somebody with it. Don't, that was very expensive. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to use this for violence.
Yeah, but I was looking for something more covert, like a bullseye lantern, or the magical equivalent thereof. So, wouldn't say, we're in the upper story of a building at nighttime, when no one should be there. We don't light up the entire place.
I mean, you could just go and get something with dark vision, too.
Okay. My idea, I thought mine would be cheaper than a magical item, but could be. Because I believe the goggles are still attunement, aren't they?
Can't you just do dancing lights or whatever?
Not as a druid.
Produce flame?
They are not.
they-
Goggles of Night are no attunement, and they are only uncommon.
Yeah, they do get produce flame.
I have control flame, not produce.
I had
that's-
access to light spells. I didn't take them.
Well, there's always flint and steel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goggles of Night, they're not bad. Uncommon. Pretty cheap.
Like 250 to 500 cheap.
Yeah.
Yes, not too bad.
Considering, yeah, for no attunement dark vision, just pop those babies on.
Probably a better use if you want to remain stealthy. That way you have no light.
True. I just didn't want to cut any funds if we didn't need to, but if you guys think it's a good idea for...
What you broke?
Hey, I'm saying if I'm using these on recon missions or in the sewer for the gang,
I mean, I don't have enough money to buy a magic item.
like, I might if it's on the lower side, but I'm saying that could, given that you're the only one who has dark vision, might be something good for the group so we can pass it around.
Okay. It'll be under consideration.
Okay. We'll discuss it next time. But yes, that is what we found with the HOA. It doesn't, besides the absurd amount of money they're taking in versus going out, it doesn't seem like she's crazy. Or draconian measures or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody that I've heard being discussed has said such about her.
Yeah.
However, if the HOA is making a good deal of money, then having the representative of it being our friend would probably be a good source of money for us. So.
Now, would we just approach her saying, hey, we know you're making this money, give us some or else, or...
That only lasts for so long.
Because currently, if we assume she's taking all the money, she won't want to give us any of it.
Could we
Hey.
find someone within the region that would want to... that already lives there? Maybe already has people who like them, who maybe could work for us?
And then push them for the election and or knock off the current lady and have them win the election and keep everything basically the same except in here give them a stipend and then we take the rest of the money for putting them in charge.
Yeah, so even we get a cut and just someone who works with us and can help us when we're in the area. Yeah.
I don't know, Steve. How easy would it be to, if we were to find somebody that would be able to win the HOA election, for us to basically fake being a management firm for that in order to be able to take control of their finances?
You would have to get... The HOA requires residency.
Mm-hmm.
I burned down a house.
And
Buy that.
you'd have to convince them to hire a management firm if you wanted to take over the finances without being a member of the HOA.
I think it's easier just
Well,
to install a person than have them give us the money.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, is that we have somebody who's our friend who, whatever, wins the HOA election, and then for us to take over their finance, we just pretend like we're a management firm.
Why even go that far? Why just not have them give us the money?
You'd have to be a resident. You'd have to convince a resident to give you control over the finances, and also convince that resident to take over the HOA. So, I don't know. That's the relationship for you to manage, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the same kind of thing of us hiring anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Anyone, for those who have spent time there, anyone that you think would be a particularly useful target to be indicted within the gang?
Question. Has anybody actually seen this HOA lady?
I've only met her wife.
No? Okay.
No, I've only met her wife.
And her wife is?
I'm finding it. Give me a minute. It's up here. So the main gal is Sienna. Her wife is Sophia. She's the scary druid that did the oof to me.
And what is she?
Elf?
An elf? Human?
What was she? I've seen her twice now. But I didn't write it down. I'm sorry.
okay, let me check my notes.
I know she's a druid healer.
Abbott's wife. Druid healer. Yeah, she's a humie.
Human. Is Sienna also human?
Yes. They're both human.
They're both human.
Human.
Okay, so they're both human.
Mm-hmm.
How old did she look?
Grown?
She appeared to be a grown woman.
Grown-ass
An adult.
And
An adult?
You know.
I
Good,
don't
since she's married.
I have to imagine age starts getting funky once you start adding in actual stats.
Well, I'm just wondering, is she young, wizened, or just adult?
Adult. I don't think she looked old, but she wasn't young.
Like, definitely over 25, definitely under 40.
Okay. Alright.
I'm like, she looked like an adult.
Well, she didn't look like a grandma,
She
is what
was-
I'm asking.
No.
Okay.
So she didn't look like a corpse, is what we're saying.
Oh, for sure not. She was very lively. And she's
And spry.
spry. Yeah, no, she's... She ran towards the fire. I mean, the only person that I've met is Mary Beth. She's been married to her husband 100 years. She was a gnome.
And Candyman.
And I also met the Candyman, Kinder Goody. And I don't know, he feels like he's got a lot under his belt right now. He couldn't even take me on as an apprentice to learn how to make candy, so I don't think he would want to try and do the HOA thing.
Well, what did you offer for him for that?
I didn't have money. I just wanted to learn how to make candy. And he said, well, I can't hire you. I can't.
We would be offering that he would get money out of it. People can find time for things if they're paid that they can't find time for if you're just
Well, I didn't know
begging for them to teach you all of the inner secrets that give them livelihood.
I didn't know I could offer money. I just wanted to learn how to make candy. Next time you can come with me, Mr. I Know Everything.
Not quite. Are you 7?
No, I'm 20.
Just in the back, pointing the hand down, rub her head, going. Like she's the only sharp person here.
You, me. No, I'm small.
With the ears.
Yeah. No, it's just Harrington's could have been medium. I was remembering if I was small or not.
Yeah. So yeah, I've not met anyone else.
All I met was the happy-go-lucky guy who was manning the desk at the HOA.
Mm.
You seemed friendly enough, but maybe a little needy. I don't know.
Oh, I also met the old man, but I killed him, so I don't think he counts anymore.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. He might still be able to vote in the election.
But he's dead.
That doesn't mean he can't cast his vote.
Ooh, could we forge up some sort of document that states I'm his long lost granddaughter and I inherit the property, and then I could run for HOA?
That seems a little complicated versus just finding someone over there, but...
No, it's an idea.
I mean, like, Muffin would love to go home, is all I'm saying.
The home you burnt down.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, rather than convincing somebody there to be our pawn, it'd be easier to put somebody from that's already with us.
Yeah, I'll give you however much money you want, as long as I also get some. More than what I'm currently getting, because I have one silver piece, and,
Haven't
money's
we
tight.
given you a couple hundred?
No, I never had 100. I had, like, maybe 20 to start with.
Jojo, you've not been here for a Monday yet.
I think I might have started on
And so you haven't been here for a Monday yet.
Monday.
That's payday.
How much do you get on a Monday?
It depends on how much we make.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways.
Okay.
Uh,
Also, do you really want to spend your time managing that? Do we not have
Well, I mean...
someone that works for us that could be installed instead? If we were gonna have it be an inherited property, why would...
And say this sounds like if we were going
Well.
to figure something like this, and it sounds like this is going to be one of Hannah's territories as far as handling some of that.
and Steve.
Sure.
Was he about to speak?
Who?
Our lawyer?
Steve or
No,
Hannah.
no.
Who was it then? I didn't...
Spartacus was going to.
Okay.
If you guys got your own ideas, he's not gonna.
Wait, Spartacus, we want to hear your ideas. You're valuable. I'm the only one I like besides Molly. But I don't like him.
Didn't you start a war with him?
I mean, yeah, but I made truce up with the candy, and I think he was going to make me breakfast, but I was sad that day, and I didn't get breakfast. I was sad.
Well, I think best to investigate people is to send you and the church brigade over there to chat people up.
Well, we're going to be going into the area anyway pretty soon here.
Yeah.
What about the circle's also in the suburbs, right?
No.
No,
It's its own area.
its own area
Yeah.
that we've already obtained.
Suburbs?
No.
The circle.
Oh.
We have these.
Oh.
Bless you. Bless you again.
Thank you. Oh, so we only have 4 districts? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah. Out of like the 17 that are possible, or were at the time, I believe that number may have changed.
Is this also the suburbs?
This is residential middle class 2 electric boogaloo.
Oh. Okay.
We're currently going after residential middle class 1 suburbia. They might be combined now, and just we might have to get both of them to get whatever. Who knows? But it's one of the spots that has an iron door. It'll give us our second gate into the city. So that's where we're after it.
Oh, we have to control the flux into the city. Okay.
Not that we're doing anything
And eventually,
with the one we own, but
Why?
because we're not smart gangsters. We never figured out how to make money out of the things. We just keep setting people up with their own guilds with no kickbacks.
We get kickbacks.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah, as long as we don't negotiate poorly. And
No, I'm saying from either of the guilds, we don't actually get cutbacks or any money.
Huh?
okay, are you talking about?
The Farmer Guild, we get nothing. And the Stonecutters Guild, we also aren't getting anything.
Should go take back that ring then. But I don't believe we set up a farmers guild.
You didn't. I don't know.
Whatever the guild by the gate is.
Oh, the union.
Union, yeah.
That's a Teamsters thing.
Yeah.
That they like move grain.
I
and
thought
stuff
that,
from place to place.
June was manipulating them to do things for her.
Yeah, I've gotten stuff.
You've gotten a charity donation, but we're not just getting an influx of money from them. You, as an individual, have convinced another individual to give you charity.
Mm-hmm.
But as a gang, we are not making any money off of them.
Floor is yours. How do we adjust things?
I don't know, I'm not the smart one.
Well, the problem that I've kept running into is every time I ask Abbott or anybody if there's businesses that we can take over in the area, they just like up and disappear.
I mean, that would just more make us legitimate business owners. Aren't we supposed to rob or shake people down?
So much work.
I believe we have minions for that.
Do we need
having
me to
read-
scare people? I'll punch people.
Having read most of the Balance Blade guys' diaries and the past people's diaries, did it ever go into detail on how they set up racketeering or anything like that?
Yeah, they got people to get loans, and then they would go and charge
Bust me.
crazy interest, or they would go and charge the businesses around them money
Yeah.
to not.
And Steve, you had something on the Balance Blades people's guard, so if we were to say set up protection racket, that they wouldn't come down on us?
Yeah, that's what they're doing before.
So maybe we have the boys set up racketeering again over in the Balance Blades area. Set up protection money.
I know.
Now that we have...
I feel like our numbers are pretty thin with all of them that are spent training currently.
I mean, we could wait till a group, but...
But yes, probably having a good list of people that...
And loan sharking's always good. We have more capital than we used to.
I was thinking maybe we go ahead and take a page out of Mr. Red Horse Inn's book. We've got the whatever the balanced or not them, but the
Horse's Head
bar.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we just go ahead and start putting pressure on all the bars in the territory till we're the only one.
But that's our king's bar. We don't necessarily want other people's there. I mean, I could see us maybe busting some people up. Anyone who runs gambling Sunday? On the gambling day, so we're the only gambling place in the area. They'll drive all of them to us, but
Well, something like that.
Another thing is we have the records from the Blades and who they'd loaned money to and were therefore...
yeah, come up.
Do we have just the records of all of those debts that we can get claimed to us that we could just go pick up on debts for money that they loaned?
Yeah. You can do that. You have all that information. You lost it for the Horse's Head district because Forrest ran off with it.
Mm-hmm.
But we totally have that, and
Who
no,
gets that started?
What? Oh no, you actually got that back. The book.
and we did get paid for that.
Yeah.
You are getting paid for that. I forgot. It is part of my calculations as I look over how.
Yeah, and I don't know, are the fighters trained? Like our original I know where rogues
you
are trained.
have like 53 people who are fully trained that are like the Boyz.
Yeah.
We've got some rogues and barbarians. I don't think we got really much in the way of just straight fighters.
Yeah.
I think
That's like Jake. He's a straight fighter.
yeah, Jake's a straight fighter, but the boys before we trained them to rogues were straight fighters.
Well, they
They lost that to become rogues.
Yeah, which I'm fine.
Yeah,
But we don't have any barbarians besides
Klaus.
Klaus and Jojo, yeah. But we don't have a group of boy barbarians, so... Do we literally just have 50 plus rogues?
Yeah, you have 53 rogues.
I tell you, that Alpha Strike is going to
and
nuke
then-
someone.
You have 10 guys being trained as priests, you have 26 being trained as wizards, and you have 5 paladin trainees.
What do you
That's
do?
my thought of like we're down to like half
Yeah,
numbers about.
Yeah, question. How many days do I have left before Fleetfoot is fully trained? Because he was like about done. And I just...
believe this is either the last week or very close. Let me check my notes.
Because it's like I had
Whoever's
a,
running the other thing, we should just add the info we have from Blades.
yeah,
to
I had
whoever was
a
running
note that
the
he
stuff
was
from
almost trained, but I didn't know how
Horses
much longer he had.
Which, in my mind, is just would be part of the gangs going around doing their watches, and now go collect money from these people. Which would... It's like, I know Molly has some of those rogues in her spy network. I don't know if she's...
No, none of those are part of Molly's spy network.
Oh, those are just the boys?
Yeah,
that
those
are
are the
rogues?
boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You gave numbers, and I didn't hear Molly's section.
Yeah, you've never inquired about Molly's section.
Yeah, we also don't know about Spartacus's section. No,
Okay.
they handle those.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the ones we were training up to just be rogues was the spy network, not another separate spy network.
Nope.
Okay.
Molly's
There
got
are
her own
per-
thing going on.
There are personal.
Okay,
guys.
then yeah. We have 50 guys and a Jake. We can start collecting debts. And start how much would we want to put on a loan table in, like, the backing for loans, the loan shark? Financier?
I feel like we're currently saving to get you a stick, won't we?
I would love a stick. I think maybe we could get over that number with just the protection or
hold
calling
on.
in debts.
I forgot to tally some things.
In our favor or against us?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Against us. It's he forgot to tally how many people tried to murder us in our sleep.
I mean,
No,
that does
that-
seem a common occurrence in this city.
So you want a staff of nature, a dark vision item, a fun for loans. You got anything?
Hey, fun for loans is fun for the family. And I bought the moonsicles myself. They were $2.50.
Oh. Yeah. So as you guys are talking about how many people you have, Jake kind of looks up and goes, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What was the question?
And fighter
Oh,
boys.
was he on recruiting last?
Haven't we left him doing that for the last, 3 weeks?
Yes, you surely have. He goes, I trained up another 58 fighters, so...
Okay, I feel a little.
So there's 56 rogues and there's 58 fighters. They don't have any equipment.
Well, Abbott, what you doing today?
Do we have a large staff of well balanced blades?
I mean, we do.
I'm pretty sure you sold most of that stuff.
Did we?
Yeah, we sold. I believe Ryan kept
Oh, okay.
some of it for himself, but
Yeah, well, there's some of it.
Yeah, you've been leaving Jake to his own devices, and I had like full notes of like this may this day, this may this day, and I was just going down like, oh no, there's a lot of them.
All right, so we have 58 fighters, 56 rogues.
If we got them dude.
What was it?
Training, 5 paladins,
10 clerics?
10 clerics,
You have
26 wizards.
Yeah, you have 10 priests, clerics being trained. There's 53. 10 priests, 26 mages, 53
26.
rogues, and 5 paladins.
And, priests, paladins, and mages are all still in training.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peace Paladin, mages are all still in training. You have 58 just bruisers, just fighters. Standard fighters, but with no equipment. So they're just chugging around with clubs, basically.
So we have 2 options for that. Retrain them as monks, or buy them gear.
I'd asked Abbott what he's doing. It's like, having gone over the books with the balanced blades, you did that, right?
Yeah, that's what he had been doing, I believe.
Yes. How much could we get in just calling in some of the loans that are outstanding? It's like, we have that debt, you're going to pay us now.
And also, what was their biggest moneymaker for the blades?
The Balanced Blade's biggest money maker was protection from themselves.
Mm-hmm. And having the guards paid off so they could run protection without guards, coming in and getting them. It's like, I never understand how protection works and cops just don't stop.
Oh, because you can go to the cops and be like, hey, they said that if I don't give them money, they're going to burn down my business. And then they burn down your business.
Ah.
And then the cops have to try and find the guy who burnt down your business. Meanwhile, you don't have a business anymore.
Okay, but that helps.
Sorry.
It's like, if you don't give me $5, I'm going to break your leg.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, no. And then they break your leg. Well, you still have a broken leg now. And
But you
can't-
can totally go to the police about it.
Yeah, you can go to the police about it, but they'll probably hurt you more because you now have gone to the police about it.
Mm. Yeah, it's like, we now have 50 bruisers to put on protections in the balanced blades area. They're used to it. They'll pay.
There's 58 of them, yeah.
Yeah, 58.
Yeah, they're generally weapon trained.
It's simple.
Just simple. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't know if there's actual fighter leveled or just...
No, they're not actual fighter level. That takes like an actual... It takes like 4 weeks of training to get fighter level. But no, they're just
Okay.
bruisers swinging clubs.
Okay, bruisers. 58 bruisers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not the type that would get action surge as a unit.
Well, if we're not thinking to buy them shields, great clubs are pretty cheap.
Yeah, it basically just axe handles or whatever.
So, in more looking in, how much are shields?
10.
Shields are 10 gold.
Oh,
Great clubs, which are 2-handed, are 2 silver.
okay.
Piece of wood.
What are our prices on armor?
More expensive than shields.
Other than padded, which is a lower benefit, but
Which
it's
is
just
one.
5 gold.
Oh, and still 5 gold. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And disadvantage on stealth.
But
When
again,
you hide for 10 gold,
and that's what, a 2 or 3?
that's 12 plus dex mod, maxing at 2. Putting you in medium armor.
It's like, hide might not be bad. I'm guessing as a block they don't have more than 2 decks, right?
No, they don't. They have 0 decks.
But I say at this point, if they're currently just out there with fists,
With
Clubs.
simple clubs.
They already have-
Simple-
they have
They
basic
have like simple clubs.
And one
Things
silver
that
club.
are free. They can just pick up a block of wood or like a piece of firewood is a club.
Yeah, the great clubs are, banded, I believe.
Yeah.
Also, for 2 silver and distinctly better, are quarterstaffs. Because they're versatile. But if they're two-handed, they still do the same as a great club.
I guess the only thing is harder to find a very straight piece of wood that long in the forest.
That we'd have to actually buy.
Yeah.
But for 2 silver,
No,
I got it.
clubs don't have to be refined or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
Right. Quarterstaffs are purpose-built for what they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, clubs are the dagger equivalent with bludgeoning. They're literally, it is stick.
The ultimate.
Yeah.
But I asked Abbott if he has what debts we could pull in are set up, or would he need a day to check the books?
We can just start collecting.
Okay. I was thinking it's like what we knew we were going to get in, so what we would spend on upfront on this new group.
Well, are we trying to collect all of the money at once, or are we going to let people continue on with their payment plans?
So weekly versus a lump sum?
Yeah.
I guess weekly.
yeah, just basically add it to... Because basically, continued payments is what we're doing with the people in the other zone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically keep it on the same as we were doing there. Just add new territory.
So it's like we're pretty generous with our equipment, and that's one of the reasons people join, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what did our last group get? Like 400 or 500 gold worth of stuff.
Which group?
I know the paladins are fitted out for
Don't compare them to paladins.
true.
What do the rogues have?
Yeah, because they had spears. Did we eventually get them bows? And some sort of light armor. And javelins.
Light crossbows.
And their armor.
Leather.
So if we get these guys, great clubs or quarterstaffs, and is hide armor more expensive?
Hide
than
and leather are the same cost. Leather is 11 plus dex mod, no cap. Hide is 12 plus dex mod, max 2. So,
Well, they don't have decks.
Yeah,
so
exactly. The point is the rogues, we wanted to allow them more dex.
yeah.
Whereas these get them an extra +1 there.
Mm-hmm.
The next jump up on that list is chain shirt for 50 gold each.
Yeah, so get them some hide, some great clubs.
That's kind of my point is, if instead of great clubs, if we do quarterstaffs, they can still two-hand it for a D8.
Yeah,
But then if we end up getting them shields later on, they can use the same weapon.
Yeah, I almost feel like it's worth getting them shields because we have a tendency not to like our boys going down, so another +2 to bring them up to 15. Or would it be 14?
Let's do... and it's 58 of them, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, finally getting into some more illegal stuff.
You do realize that we didn't have any actual legitimate claim to many of the properties that we now have.
Yeah, but once we got them, it's all normal business.
I live here. And I believe the other one we're outfitting for,
Oh,
less than normal business.
I was
looking
thinking
over
our biggest moneymaker is the horse's head, and we obtained that illegally, but it is still legal gambling, and we pay our taxes.
We're going to keep paying taxes.
So If they had rules for paying taxes on ill-gotten gains, I would say we pay those taxes.
I'm a good person. I pay my taxes.
Right?
Hey, it's
That's
one
the
thing.
bar.
It's one thing to upset other gangs or cops and stuff. It's another to piss off the crown with all their power to come down on you for not giving them their
Sure,
money.
you all have steered very clear of the brothers of the scale.
Yeah, no.
What are we sitting at with within party funds right now?
3,000 something.
Okay. Because it looks like if we do
3,020.
shields, hide, and quarterstaffs, so they can single-hand it, would be 1,000, 171 gold, and 6 silver.
And
that'd be for all 58.
that gives them quarterstaff shields and
Hide
armor.
And hide armor.
So-
light armor.
AC
So
15,
14 plus up to 2 decks, so
if they get that, yeah.
yeah, so if they have any.
And the cost of javelins.
Don't we still have a bunch of javelins once we upgraded the other boys to crossbows?
You did upgrade all the boys to crossbows. Yeah, you upgraded 53 rogues into light crossbows.
Yeah, so I believe we got them 3 javelins apiece, so
They're still carrying javelins, and they have 3 of them.
yeah.
So you have
Javelins are 5 silver.
I have it listed that we purchased way back ago 49 spears and 196 javelins.
yeah, you have 159 javelins left.
Nutrition or math.
Well,
Good old
they were
math.
used
Yeah.
Yeah.
on things.
Yeah, undoubtedly they're thrown in that battle we retreated from, so they lost some of those.
Yeah, so you have 159 javelins that are currently with 53 people trained as rogues. So you have rogues running around just holding on to some javies.
But they also have
They
crossbows.
they have light crossbows, spears, and javelins.
Yeah, probably okay to take the javelins back from them.
I think they might also have daggers.
I don't have them written down here.
And I believe we came to the consensus anyone joining the group would have already had a dagger of some sort.
Yeah, it's kind of like clubs. They have those.
Yeah, it's just everyone has one
you
for
could just
utility,
take it- you could-
eating, and other stuff.
They're
You can
ducks
just
of
take a knife.
freeze.
Yeah, you can just take a knife. Those are free.
Money can't buy knives. So.
Yeah, can't buy knives. They're free. Now that's a joke. That's she's too young
that's
to
a
know.
good. Yeah, that's a joke. She's way too young to know.
There's people watching this that are too young to know that joke.
Oh, you poor bastards! It's so good.
You will never understand the glory of money can't buy knives.
Money can't buy knives.
Was that Polly Shore?
No,
No.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah,
Rob
Rob
Schneider.
Rob Schneider's
Rob
first
Schneider.
movie.
Yeah, and it's like I went into a
Was he
store.
already a 30-plus-year-old man
No,
in that,
he was
or
young.
he was an
He-
actual
yeah,
teenager?
Yeah, I don't think he was a teenager. I think he was in his 20s there.
Yeah, he was in his 20s.
Surf ninjas.
But yeah, it's like, well, somebody shut him up. I'd
Do
stab
you,
him.
does
but
it sound like
I
something
don't
that you
have
feel
a
like you're
knife.
missing out?
I don't have a knife.
So good.
Don't worry about it. They get magical surf powers, and the kid controls a fight with a Game Gear.
The main thing I remember is the song Barbara Ann.
Yeah, Barbara Ann.
Yeah.
Because they
And then
put
they
a
meet
song
that
number
dude.
in there.
Of course they did.
And that's
Every
literally
good
the only
child
thing that I
movie
remember from
has
seeing
a
as a
song
child.
number in
Motos
it.
are.
See, you guys no, but it sounds very equivalent to the Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. So
No,
Yeah.
it's not equivalent. It is superior. Because after all, you have to run like a mother and find Blinky the One-Eyed Ninja. She's got a veil. She's probably not very attractive.
Anyways,
There's like a 2-minute segment of them making veil jokes because there's a girl who's wearing a veil. And it finally gets down to Rob Schneider's character, who is just bad at everything. She, in fact, is quite attractive, though. It's a Leslie Nielsen movie. He's in it.
all of Leslie Nielsen's work's just too old for you. Have you not shown her at least like Airplane?
Yeah, Airplane, Spy Hard.
No.
Naked gun.
I feel like
No.
we've gotten
2,
off track.
3 and 33 thirds.
No.
3 and 33 thirds.
How's your math coming along, Ryan?
Ryan's over there working diligently on things. We're just filling the empty air
Oh,
with fun facts about
I was
superior
organizing
rules.
stuff so I'd have all the equipment in a single section.
Okay. So, do we want to spend the 1,000+ gold on the new set of boys?
For
No,
quarterstaff
where are the
shields.
boys?
There are girls in
Yeah,
there.
there's girls. There's the
There-
boys.
that's
Boys
just
is
the
a gender
group name.
neutral
There's a
term.
Z at the end.
Yeah, boys.
Gender neutral.
Yeah.
It's gender neutral.
It's
basi-
orky.
It's
yeah,
because
very
women are
orky.
inferior, and that's obviously everyone's opinion. No,
Obviously.
it's because I needed an easy term to call them so I can refer to them as a group. And gang seems silly. Special violence friends is an option, but it's very long.
I like special violence friends. It's the SVF. I'm exclusively calling them that now. JoJo herself is upset with the lack of female representation and gender equality within this group. I know! And you guys have not been talking enough because they're being played by men. And she's going to petition that we only call them the SVF. Okay, SVF. Got it. I'm now involved.
Yeah, these are bad guys. They don't care about your female opinion.
SVF. Got it.
The what?
They're the bad guys. They're
SVF.
unimpressed with
What's
your attempt at gender taking
I already
over.
forgot.
Special violence friends.
Yeah,
Thank
special
you.
violence friends.
Special violence friends.
Yes, I don't have any. You see, the thing about the term "the boys" is if someone happens to say it around other people, it doesn't have the word violence in it.
SVF doesn't either.
But someone will eventually ask, hey, you keep saying that. What does that mean?
Special vanilla friends.
That
But
feels
then you just
very,
sound
very
like a crazy
offensive.
person.
No.
Some nature swingers club. We probably shouldn't inquire further. But not one of those crazy swingers club.
You
Like a
and your-
standard vanilla swingers club.
We don't want your whips and chains here.
Hey.
We just want good old vanilla
Hey.
sex.
Good
It's
old
fine.
eye contact missionary.
Right.
Just meet up with your wife.
some hand holding.
The lewdest
Nice.
of all things.
Just
The ultimate lewd.
Say we're going out for ice cream. You want to meet them?
Ice cream is the code word.
Yes.
because they've been iced or creamed.
They've been
I thought they were screaming.
That's
We all scream for ice cream.
So, what was that cost for those?
So quarterstaffs, shields, hide armor, 1,171 gold, 6 silver.
1,100.
71 gold, 6 silver.
So are
Did you
you
give us that
spending
from
that
the
so I can
No, I used my
update
phone.
their
Makes more sense.
Sure.
stat sheet?
Yes, and now Spartacus has a day of go secure another, battalion worth of weapons and don't make it look suspicious.
Okay, so they've got shields, hide armor,
And quarterstaffs.
hide,
And
staff.
and I guess tell Jake to have the rogues turn in their javelins. And do we want them to keep their spears, or do we want to give the
Well,
spears?
their
to
spears are their main weapon. Their main melee weapon.
I would point out that they are rogues, and spears are strength-based weapons.
No finesse.
Yeah, and it's like then they can turn in their spears and their javelins.
So, no quarterstaffs? Because that might change the calculations. Not a lot, but...
Yeah, no, it's 1,160 without the
Yeah.
quarterstaffs.
I mean, you would have to get a couple more spears, because there's 58 of the thugs, and there's...
So we'd have to buy 5 more spears.
Yeah, you'd have to buy 5 more spears.
Alright.
But what would we replace the rogues melee with? Or would they
They
just...
have daggers.
They have daggers.
Daggers.
Okay.
They have daggers and crossbows.
Because it'd be like, what, If we wanted to buy them something,
Short swords?
Short swords.
Spears are 1
rapiers.
gold each, so we have to buy 5. It would be, and we don't do the quarterstaffs, then it would just be 1165.
Oh yeah, I suppose short swords are rogue weapons, right?
Yes, short swords are rogue weapons.
Yeah. Or rapiers.
Rapiers are also finesse, so are scimitars, if you feel like going that route.
I know rapiers get up to the D8. Are similar still 6?
I believe scimitars are still a d6. Yep.
Do they have anything special to differentiate them from short swords?
They are not the same. For reasons and things.
Yeah, not really. I don't think so.
It's like they might have a special property.
Martial, melee, d6, finesse, light.
Oh, they're martial and not simple? Or short swords?
Short swords are martial.
Yeah.
Finesse, light, d6.
The difference is they weigh 1 pound more and cost 15 gold more.
And they are slashing, not piercing.
There it is.
Different damage type.
Because,
But not bludgeoning, the one of them that makes a difference.
yeah.
Do saps exist? Like, blackjacks?
Like, sure. But you can just...
They deal damage. They don't knock on people unconscious.
Oh, no. If you deal enough damage to exceed their hit points, it's a melee weapon. You can do non-lethal and it just knocks them unconscious.
It's that. It's...
Okay.
You don't have a magic you're asleep now buttons.
Yes.
If that's what you're
this
asking
isn't
about.
Warfare.
Yeah, this isn't Iron Kingdom.
Iron Kingdoms.
Here, sucker, save or suck. Here's my melee weapon.
Sucker punch. Alright. So if we buy, 5 additional spears,
This is bananas.
they're
What?
1 gold apiece, so 5 gold.
I'm trying...
Yeah, so
There it
if
is.
we don't do the course steps, it would just be 1165 to still them all in spears. Yeah.
1165, still 6 silver, or
No, the 6 silver was also part of
okay.
the odd numbers of with the course steps.
Okay, so you got them shields, hide armor, spears.
And at least 2 javelins each.
Yeah, and... Okay. And then I can take these things, cut them out. You go away. I will cut you out. Put you down here. And I will adjust the numbers. Nope, numbers are good. Okay. Okay, so their AC is that.
Yeah, so grading them and then having whoever needs to do it get things pulled together so we know basically who to add on the route for debt collection as they go.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's still an idea about us using the presence of the Boyz in order to corner the market and gambling within the Horse's Head area.
Mhm.
So we could put that out, have Jake start enforcing that particular rule.
Perhaps not even the whole zone at this point, but just look, is there anyone else doing it within a few blocks? Start smaller.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And is that all we want to do, or did we want to look into the loan sharking?
Which is basically saying the adding new...
Income.
Yeah.
Much like the gambling, new income source.
We could have we can set Steve aside to start looking into that, see if he can put out for any feelers for anybody who might want to borrow some money.
So you want the lawyer to go around and be like, "Hey, you want some money?"
Or
That's
more
not
sensible,
No.
have Hammerstein and Molly's networks like, hey, I heard you can, these people over here have money if you are in a bad spot, because they should know people who are in bad spots already spying.
Either that, or we could have Steve looking into getting into the insurance business.
I know
Which
that's
is the
what-
thing that he said actually was what they were doing. That was their biggest moneymaker.
Yeah, protection, which is what we're starting back up.
Okay, so you're starting the production back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hadn't been said yet.
Yes.
So,
Because collecting on existing loans is not protection.
Oh, yeah.
And then loan sharking is not protection.
True.
so we're going to, in the horse's head area, I'm going to start
Muscling out.
collecting debts.
No, that's in the balance blade.
Oh, that's in the balance blades area.
Yeah.
Okay. So, balance blade area, collecting outstanding debts from the Blades gang loans in the horse's head area.
Also in balance blades, we're restarting protection bracket.
Okay. Because we've got an agreement with the
Guard.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Probably, assuming we have a list of it, targeting the businesses who
We're already targeting-
previously had protection services that need those to continue. Hey, we noticed that
The blades
you-
are gone. And
you've
you
lost
owe
your
us
former
money.
protection services.
Okay.
We thought maybe you'd want to continue being protected.
So to be able to go and collect the protection money, you basically do have to send someone around to be like, "Hey, pay us money or else," which is going to be a DC check to do that. So if you want to handle that in person, it does get your face out there, but you're probably going to roll better as this is a social thing. Like you're persuading them.
Time
You
for
can do
the
persuasion
basket.
or intimidation. So you could do it, or you could send someone who's good at intimidation, whoever that may be.
I have a +5. It's not as high as I would like it to be, but it's not bad.
But it would be a DC check to do it, and you're going to get. You could probably do help actions where you're going around and helping them do that, but guidance, enhanceability, none of that would help for that.
I have a question. Is that something that has to be rolled every time we go to collect, or just to set this up?
That's,
If one of us went to do that.
oh no, that's to set it up.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
set it up, and then we can send boys out to keep collecting.
Yeah. So you'd be going to make the initial contact and be like, "This is what you owe us," and based upon how well you do that, and it's not going to be a store by store thing because I don't.
Yeah.
I
That's excessive. Yeah.
I struggle to find that many fucks to give. Yeah, I can't.
I had a bucket. It's empty.
I checked my field. It was barren.
I checked mine outside. I don't have it anymore.
Unfortunately.
Anyways, so yeah, since we're gonna be changing your face anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, there is different amounts based on what DC you hit.
So you have
Yeah.
a +5. If you were in a disguise,
Okay.
what's your pluses to social
No, persuasion.
persuasion?
But you could do persuasion or intimidation, and it would be so you're gonna roll it once. You can't use enhanceability because this is gonna take up your entire day.
Mm-hmm.
But help actions?
Yeah, but you could have someone there for a health action that would allow you to do an extra thing.
What's your persuasion?
Oh, +11.
And it's the same thing. I'll allow you to redo it 3 times, but each time the DCs get higher. And after that 3rd time, you're locked in.
Yeah, because
Because, if you do it again, you're reinitiating contact. So if you roll lower on that second one, you don't get to use the highest one. Kind of thing.
Risk it.
Yeah, so if you go, "Oh, that sucks. I want to try again,"
Yeah.
But yeah, like you can spend your day doing it with someone with you as a helper. Like if you could take Klaus, you could take any one of these guys. But you would get to roll it once, and that would be what would be setting up what you're faking from place for the entire time. And like guidance, since it's an all-day thing, wouldn't really work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll allow guidance since it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Since like it would be feasible, but I'm like
Enhance ability.
Well, if we have someone going with you to help, you don't need
It's
enhance ability lasts an hour. It's an 8-hour thing, so you would need.
I could cover 8 hours if I stretch my if I stretch both my sorcery points plus my.
I forgot you had those.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you could do it alone if you felt so inclined, but you would be burning your entire.
You only
spells
get.
for the
Aren't
thing.
you like? You're not a sorcerer, are you?
No.
He took magical.
But that only gives you like 2 points.
Gives me 2 points, but we're also higher level spellcasters, so I've got 3rd and 4th level spells that I could potentially be burning on enhance ability.
Well, that's ability 2nd level. You can get 1 of those from sorcery points. Because it takes 2 sorcery points to get a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh no, I only get 2 sorcery points. I don't get the.
Yeah.
And if I'm
That's
correct,
what I
those
mean.
But you could
sorcery
just also have her
points
come
can
out.
only be spent on the thing, right?
Well, yeah, I don't even think you don't have flexible casting, do you?
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
you can
I don't.
spend-
I don't
Yeah,
have
so
flexible
you can't
cast.
spend sorcery points.
No, I think he's
spell slots
spending
back
them
anyway.
on extend.
Yeah.
Oh, you took
extend. Extend spell.
There you go.
Yeah. No. I've got the extend
I'm like,
spell.
what are you talking about? There's only like 2
No, no,
meta
no.
magics,
Yeah.
and it's subtle spell and some other garbage you didn't take, because subtle spell's the best.
I took extend spell
And subtle spells.
and subtle spell.
Because it's the best.
Yeah.
But I would say
So yeah, I could.
Mary, with your-
I could cover 8 hours.
Okay, so yeah, or you could take a person with you and not blow your spell.
Sure.
yeah, and if you brought Mary, he has access to guidance at will. And can change his appearance if you like disguise kit yourself. If you don't want Mother June shaking
Mother
people
June
down.
has guidance.
Yeah, but yeah.
Wait. So who has the?
Wait, guidance is concentration, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if he's
Yeah.
not using this,
Yeah,
you would
so-
have to bring someone with him.
Yeah, so you could either bring someone with you and get a guidance, or you could not bring someone with you and not get a guidance. But you would get advantage.
Who
for not bringing someone
who
with you.
actually has the highest persuasion or intimidation bonus that isn't me?
Oh yeah, 8.
8. But I don't have intimidation. I persuade people and lie to them.
Yeah.
I don't scare people.
Because you're
Well,
this big.
Well, I mean, if you're going to scare somebody, you might as well just kill them, so why bother?
You know what's really scary?
Yeah.
You okay?
So
Is the table okay?
The table's
okay. So you're only whatever 3 lower than me.
Don't mind me just beating things up.
It would probably be better for me to assist you then, because I can hit you with an inspiration, because that is a short
8 hours worth of inspiration.
short rest cooldown. So we could just
So you're going to spend 14 hours on it?
say I only have to do it once,
This is
How
like
long does inspiration last?
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
One
it's
check.
for one check.
Yeah, it's for 1 check.
Which I believe he's splitting.
That's the point,
This
is
is
this is
technically
one-
an average of checks, not
Yeah,
just
okay.
one check you're
Yeah.
boosting.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't go around just doing those ones. You needed a long-term duration.
Okay. Yeah, so then it would take a lot longer because I'd be spending like 5 inspiration on like every whatever virtual instance of us talking to somebody.
Yeah, hence why guidance is a cantrip. You can cast it every interaction, and enhance ability is for duration.
Finger guns.
yeah, you have enough enhanceability that it's like okay, you could make that work, but like inspiration, it's getting a little
Sure.
And that works
Wonky.
per.
yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, say as far as like that's concerned, it'd probably be better for me to go around with somebody. I could.
I say disguise kit and you and Mary go out.
Yeah, it's like I can. Yeah, I'll pick a disguise and then we can go out and set this up.
All right.
Has Mary gotten rest?
No.
Well,
When are you starting?
Sooner the better, but yeah.
Yeah, it's an 8-hour process. And you can't do it in the middle of the night. Though that would probably help with intimidation.
Just waking up in people's beds.
But also, we'd have to track down. Okay,
Well,
business
Ryan has
owner
done
is
that
here.
before without thinking about it. You just like,
All
are you
right.
sleeping?
You're snoozing.
You trying to snooze? I've got questions for you.
Hey, necromancer, you're finally out of prison. What you doing in the middle of the night?
No, it wasn't that. It was,
It was-
Anders.
Yeah, Sanders.
And it was because I was confused because I thought it was like,
He didn't realize it was Sally.
yeah, because it was like, oh, like it's the time of night when people are like getting ready to bed and like, you know, brushing their teeth.
Evening versus...
Yeah, versus, hey, it's actually the middle of the night when you're
People
trying
don't
to
like you
bug.
coming around unannounced in evening either. Just so you know, Ryan. Just so you know.
Okay, so are you gonna grab a person?
Yeah, if
You just need a helper. Like
Yeah.
they don't have to have the greatest stats. You can grab whomever.
They're
you
wingmanning.
So, someone to stand behind you looking tough.
Yeah.
Take one of the 100 minions.
The only reason I suggest me or you is because of the extra guidance we can provide. And you are way more easy to disguise with, you know, your disguise person.
That's true.
And we don't necessarily want our, you know, main group's faces associated with, you know, racketeering.
You do run a church.
I just
Reminder,
very
my face
aggressive
will be
collections.
changing. I mean, I know it's not the best additive, but my face will be
well,
changing.
you could come with me
Yeah,
then.
that works.
But it wouldn't have the guidance.
Yeah.
Ryan would be casting guidance on himself because
Oh, yeah. You have... I forgot you have it, too.
Yeah, he wouldn't be using enhance ability because he has a helper.
Yeah. That totally works. Take her.
Yeah. She's heard of
I don't
works.
have guidance.
Oh.
You don't have guidance?
No.
Oh, well, sucks to be you then.
Yeah.
Nerd.
No, I've only got 3 cantrips.
Nah, guidance is on a pretty limited spell set list. Yeah, cleric, druid, artificer. I can get it through my pact.
Druid. So, you wanted to pull an all-dayer?
For what?
To go with her and shake down people for money.
But then I wouldn't be able to work at night.
You can take a night off.
I suppose if I must make a sacrifice, I will do so.
Yeah, for money.
Okay. So that's what
Just looking around, I was like, you heard it, I got the night off.
Spartacus is like. So is that like you move one stool over so I know you're off work?
You are a skilled and magnificent logician. I'm sure you can just keep track. You do not need the crutch of me assisting you in doing your job. Because I'd probably make it worse.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that. Seems a bit harsh, as most truths are.
No, it's clear. I could never do your job and should never in any way be involved with your work for fear of reducing its quality.
Yes, I also shouldn't do your job, as you're the two who sit at the bar all day.
So yeah, I think that's good for now.
What other zone information did I need to put down? So we're going to be collecting outstanding debts in the Boyz area, restarting protection rackets in that area that were previously there. Horses Ed area, we're going to start pushing out other gambling establishments that are in the surrounding area to our bar to be essentially the only game in town. Is there anything else either in those areas, the slums or the Red Horse Inn district?
Yeah, now that I can think of. I mean, what's our relationship with the Horse's Head guard? I forgot if they were kind of uncaring and
I don't think we have anything special set up with them.
Yeah, the only thing that was important there, besides whatever us getting Klaus on our side, was not starting a feud with the vigilantes that live there.
yeah, so
Or
that's
the
probably
meat market.
Yeah.
yeah. which is probably why we weren't ever running protection over there. But we'll see how this does, and maybe you'll start lighter protection in the horse's head.
At the very least, things that would help them as well as us.
Mm-hmm.
So starting for protection or starting pushing out other gambling establishments? Because there are other places that do gambling there.
Trying to push out other gambling establishments is specifically what we are doing over in Horse's Head.
Okay.
Since that's our big gambling place.
Do you want to put the boys on that? Because this is a DC check. So if you put whomever you put in charge of it is going to be rolling it. So if you're putting Klaus in charge of it, he's rolling a DC check on it. You can micromanage the shit out of all of this and spend another day going around and identifying and getting the places to shut down through intimidation or other tactics.
Jake's still training people right now, right?
Yeah. Well, he was recruiting people. He hasn't trained anyone, so you could send Jake and have him do it too.
I suppose that's fine. So he can do that today and then get to the actual training stuff that he's...
So you want him to start a training cycle for the...
he was supposed to be training the paladins. He
had the fighter half of the paladins,
because they had
Or spears are simple weapons, right?
Yeah.
Spears and javelins are both simple weapons.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, so Jake will start training the paladins then.
Okay.
And
did you find out how many days Fleetfoot had left on him?
yes, I believe this Sunday he's done.
Okay.
So 2 days?
Today's Friday.
Well, but you're not training today, so...
I could train in the evening if we get...
Yeah, he does that pretty often, where he just trains at night. He's not allowed to double train, though, because people, 16 hours of teaching, there's a maximum amount of absorption that a standard person can take.
Okay. So, I guess...
So, is Jake doing the training, or is he going to do the pushing out?
We'll start on the pushing out. And
Okay, so he's pushing out today, training tomorrow.
yeah, I can do training tomorrow.
It's like, I don't know if Jake's... How's Jake's intimidation?
Pretty good.
Okay.
He's our enforcer.
And just have Klaus go with you to help out.
Yeah, he can do that. So, we're going to do some rolling then. I guess we'll start with Jake. Okay. He did okay, but he probably could have done better. If you want him to spend another day at it, there is places that it would increase the amount of money brought in. But that is up to you as to whether or not you want to do it, because it would increase the DCs.
But at this point, is what he did going to increase?
It will increase the amount of money you're getting, yes.
Would you just keep track of it, and maybe we decide a month down the line to take on the higher DC? Or is it something we have to do right now?
I'd prefer if you didn't make me keep track of this. I'm capable of it. I'd prefer not to.
Is this only a small area around, or is that for the whole district?
That's for the whole district.
I'm fine with him doing one push to see whether or not he could get it.
You could send someone else at a later date. They are still at the higher DC.
Yeah, and that's what I meant. Is would you keep track of the higher DC? Almost with the idea of if for a later date we decide we want to try better, instead of him, we go to Mother June doing it.
Okay, then yes, you can do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was more my thought. Is take him at whatever he gets. We've got a little benefit for now, and if we want to try and push harder.
Okay, well, let me make some modifications here for how much you're getting from the horse's head this week. And then I'm going to delete this because you've received it. You don't need that anymore. And then I'm going to go and update. Okay, actually, it's super easy for me to fix this. Don't worry.
I wasn't worried.
Okay.
Barely an inconvenience?
Yeah, barely an inconvenience. I can just make a note.
You got this. I believe in you.
Cool.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll. Mary's going with you, so he's just guidance, so you can have that. But yeah, advantage with guidance. First try. Let's go. Oh, nice. A 4.
Yeah, I got a 4. So got a 16 with those two combined. So that would give me a 27.
27. Okay. There was a possibility for a higher, but that's not bad.
Oh, am I need to first create a disguise though, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, you have ready-made disguises.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do have some ready-made ones.
Oh, I was just gonna make a new one.
Okay. Because you can store a disguise in the disguise kit.
Yeah.
So just one. So you're getting rid of your old disguise and getting a new one.
That's fine. The old one was whatever.
It was like an old
slums
Yeah, it was an
woman.
old slums lady. So yeah.
Yeah. So new disguise. I'm gonna be Bella like
Okay.
Black Lagoon Bella
Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good pull. If you haven't seen Black Lagoon, go see Black Lagoon. It's
I don't
great.
know. For that disguise, we need to get you a cloak with the actual pyre emblem on it.
And scar half your face, but
Yeah.
you can do that with makeup.
Yeah, I can do all that stuff with makeup.
It's a great pull.
I can also do that with it.
Hit me with guidance for this as well, I guess.
Yeah, you would be.
This is my job today.
So 17 and
Proficiency, I guess.
well, yeah, I get proficiency and then I get charisma to it as well, right?
To disguise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
The way you do it, yes.
All right, 25 on my Bella-like disguise then.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure, I'll roll. Yeah, they won't recognize you.
Alright, got my stored disguise.
Your intimidation, this means business for the pyre disguise.
Okay. So yeah, you whilst you feel like that there probably was more people that you could pull into this, you feel like you did pretty well. Basically, that there's more, but if you try again and you fail, because the DCs have now changed, you would be losing money
Okay.
from what you've managed
And you
to
got
succeed.
pretty high. That if now the DC is higher, that might now just be beyond reach.
Well,
Not necessarily, but
he's a 7.
because if the DC was say like whatever 15 or maybe 20 and it gets increased and now it's whatever 20 or 25.
What did you just make?
I rolled a 27, but that might not be what the actual DC was, what I rolled.
He didn't quite reach that 30 range, but the
Yeah.
question is, does it go to 35?
Yes, but how much better could you do? What are the odds of you
Plus
doing?
Low 30s probably.
Yeah.
It's like if I rolled
You rolled
absolute max, I could maybe get to 35 with the guidance.
Yeah, that's why my thought is.
Yeah, I'd say we're good.
Yeah.
Nah, we nailed it. First try. We were going to like people's houses and stuff, right?
Businesses.
People's businesses and stuff.
Was anyone giving us lip?
Why, seeing if you have any busted lip that you received from them?
Or
No,
just
I
firebolts.
really wanted an excuse to mind bullet somebody.
Because Mind Bullet probably wouldn't. Would Mind Bullet drop commoner?
Oh, absolutely. 76s.
Oh.
Blam!
I was thinking of that cantrip thing that made them miss more.
No,
Oh yeah,
that's Mind Spike.
That's
Yeah.
Mind's Deliver.
Yeah,
That's
silver,
toy. I was
that's
thinking of Psychic Lens. Because it goes through walls. If you have their name. And you're in range, you can just blast it right through a wall without seeing them. And I've just kind of really wanted an excuse to do that to somebody. And I'm not quite at the level where I'm just going to pick somebody at random and just do a murder.
You don't want to just do a quick murder?
I've said I'm not there yet.
Wait till you can upcast it.
Oh yeah, I totally almost forgot that. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, we gotta wait for a moment. I gotta do a ritual
Okay. So,
so I can sky right in the sky while
yeah,
we're doing our
you've
work.
increased the funds that you guys will be getting on
Oh, I
Monday.
can't sky right.
Sweet.
That's concentration. So I'd have to wait until
Uh,
next day.
in both the Horse's Head district and in the Balance Blade district, which is finally going to start producing since you went through and started getting the boys collecting debts.
Yeah, and we've got a lot more people now, so we can cover a lot more ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we want to do something with the slums, but there's not much money there except for the
Well,
extordium, and we already have
Yeah,
that.
the only thing you guys are pulling from the slums is the extordium. You are letting the slums, like, hold on to their money because...
Yeah.
Recover, yeah.
We're planting a crop so we can rob them later.
Well, yeah, that's why we're investing in the Masons Guild, is so they can provide jobs, so that they can start making more money, so that we can start collecting more money.
Yeah, actually, since you guys have helped it, it has been increasing. Like, the amount of money you're pulling from the extordium, because that's where they go to gamble and they go to spend their money. The amount of money you're getting from the extordium does increase because you're increasing the wealth of the area.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to make the slums a better place, so it's more profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that we can do like this in the Red Horse district?
It had a particularly astute guard presence.
Yeah, it had a very strong guard presence, and it still does. You haven't actually gotten rid of it, and the only thing you guys were doing was having Doomstayer, or his apprentice, his lieutenant, making illegal weapons and goods. Which this
We've
week,
moved out.
Yeah, this week you haven't really been doing because you're rebuilding.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't be getting any money from the Red Horse District this week because Anders is training your wizards, and Doomstayer was in the Balance Blade area getting all that taken care of.
they're doing important work, so that's fine.
Yeah, so you won't be getting you've been getting a pretty steady 2,000 from them that you won't be getting this upcoming week just because they haven't been working this week.
That's fine. I'm willing to pay for their downtime to
Yeah.
set stuff up.
Especially since we're getting new income sources.
But yeah, I'm just wondering if there's anything in the Red Horse Inn district that's like a lever that we could pull to make some money.
Well, I mean,
The lever
discuss it in
is
another
the
meeting.
union, but we don't know how to pull the lever.
yeah, they're the big moneymaker in the area is the union, which you put someone in charge of the union who's very upfront and honest and true. So you would basically be having to replace Agatha Thorne to start actually getting someone else to embezzle the money from the union, and you're like their protection from being caught.
Then we'll go ahead and keep the Red Horse legit.
Because it is
No.
where your church is, too.
That could also be a reason behind it. Just like, no, it's a fine, upstanding district. You want a fine, upstanding district, it's around the church.
Yeah.
No, go away.
Badoop.
Don't ask me stupid questions.
Badoop.
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 It badooped.
Yes.
Which one of you chuckles is sending me things on Discord?
I guess if
I don't
the
have it pulled up.
rest of us still have time, I will just head over to the suburbs, roll investigation, to try to find who else is in charge.
Okay.
Just
so you're
just talking to people.
okay.
Going around.
Investigation.
Yeah, of course. 12.
12. Okay.
No, 13.
13.
I have that trained. And +1.
Yes, you do, because of the Beauregard Lionette's Book of Investigations for Dummies.
Yes, that helped. I tried to read this cartography book. It was a piece of crap.
Yeah, okay. So, you're wandering around and basically you're like, who's influential here?
Like, stop by the, also, just... No, it's pretty much the houses, the candy shop, the laundry. Are there any... There's a coffee shop.
There's a coffee shop.
Is there any other actual businesses in this district?
I mean, like, there's standard, like, household goods.
Okay.
There's other businesses that cater to, like, things that you require. Like, you can go to a home goods store. You can go to a clothier's. You can, like... There's other shops in the
There's
area.
a grocery store.
Oh, okay. But yeah, just chatting people up.
Yeah, as you wander through and, like, you're trying to find the influencers, there is kind of a queen bee of the society that you hear about that is always involved in things. Her name is Sadie Staff.
And she, like, throws parties or something?
Well, she's, like, just very influential in the community. Like, she, like, goes and helps people out and does things where she looks after other community members and, like, organizes things. She's, like, a group organizer.
Yeah. I'll bring that back to Mother June. Maybe someone to talk to about his cookie thing. And have a legitimate reason for contact.
Alright.
And that's my day. If I only do the one roll.
Okay.
New zombies?
Yeah, it is. What are you doing with your day?
I don't know. That takes me a whole couple of minutes. No. I think I have a book. I think I have a book around here, right?
Religion.
Unless you want to take his cartography book.
No, he had a bad book.
It'd probably be more useful on you.
It would be. It's an intelligence check.
And you could use your zombies and skeletons to do the actual mapping.
And we already have the cartography kit if you want it.
Book to train learning religion skill. Yeah, I will train learning religion skill.
I get to look up my notes on that. Okay, go for it. Super cheap.
It's been so long, you have to remind me what I need to roll.
You have to roll an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence? Okay.
Yes.
What do I get to that? 5? Okay.
You rolled your portents for the day?
Yeah. 17.
Okay.
There's do one.
I think it's every 4 hours I'll let you guys have a roll. So yeah, you get 2.
2. And a 20.
Okay. Cool. You get about halfway through the book. And it's starting to make sense.
That's why those fools think that way. Okay.
How very useful.
Now, is it the dogma side of religion or the plains, demons, and, undead side of religion?
I didn't write the book. Don't ask. That's a dumb question.
I'm learning about religion.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me that question. I don't want to deal with the consequences of my actions.
It's all religion. There's little footnotes on everything.
Metaphysics and cosmology.
Then just more skeletons.
Yeah, I'm like, where's my... Very conveniently kept skeletons that are on some sort of side page whenever I started doing it, and they just stay in that part of the notes. There it was. And yeah, I'll do another 3 skeletons.
3 more skeletons.
Of course, to be clear, every time I do, I secure the basement and the facility from the sewer entrances.
Okay.
Each time, just
yeah.
That's it for me today.
Jojo.
Yep. Sonochi no Sarame.
Yeah, Jojo, what you doing?
Can we change my face?
You still have 8 hours left
Yeah,
in the
you
day.
still got a lot of time.
Okay, so yeah, if I still have the time, then yeah, we will go ahead and do that.
Oh, yeah, because it's going into the evening. So you have like 8 hours in the beginning of the day where he's reading a book.
Can I try and interrupt you during your book?
Or
You
you
already
can,
did
yeah,
it.
you can fix her face and then do the evening for your 8 hours of reading,
Sure.
just to make.
I mean, I don't
That
have
way
anything else.
feel,
I literally can't do anything else. So
that way she feels like she could.
Sleep
Go.
off the,
Yeah.
magic surgery.
no one's allowing me to leave until my face has changed.
Nobody is.
Nobody.
That's. I mean, you went out to get pancakes.
Nope, not allowed to leave.
You fully allowed to leave. You went out to get pancakes.
Nope, not allowed to leave. Being held prisoner.
Oh, speaking of, there's a knock at your door.
Okay.
It's a halfling, a redheaded one, wearing large glasses. You have seen her before. It's Piper Mayfield.
Mhm.
She walks in and goes, and you hear in your head, "I have your delivery for you." And she looks over at you, "Hello," and you hear in your head, "Hello," but her mouth doesn't move.
Spooky.
Just checking. What am I having delivered?
You had the supplies for.
Are you aware that those were delivered yesterday?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So
Okay.
yeah, you don't meet Piper, unfortunately.
I don't know.
As my brain is like,
Oh.
because already they mixed it up and they bought both kinds of supplies. I was
Did
like,
they
Here's
do
the
it
third
twice?
set.
Yeah.
every day.
Oh yeah, there's my notes. Yeah. I was like, y'all kind of don't deal with Piper at all, so I thought it'd be fun to bring her in. But nope,
No.
Piper's not there. She's at the bar, freaking people out.
I will use the pearl powder as the.
I don't want that on my expenses. It's more expensive. You paying for this?
It's already been delivered. I think they probably took it out of funds.
Well, as long as it doesn't go to me, the debt.
Oh well.
I hate it.
All this decision making is actually once you're basically under.
No, I've specifically said it multiple times.
Yeah,
Do
and
the
then he
cheaper
ignored
things.
you. Is the answer because you can use ruby dust and other things?
Ruby dust is more generally useful.
I hate you.
I mean, who knows if someone else is going to need their face changed.
No, I want to change back at some point.
It's going to be at least a year.
Unfortunately.
But you are gaining like 4 feet in height.
Yeah.
What?
No,
Or if
Well,
if
not
you're
that
like
much.
2
Make it
feet
tall.
and...
I'm not 2 feet. I'm 4 feet.
Oh, God, you're huge.
I'm a tall halfling.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
then I guess like 1.5 feet for Taylor?
Probably.
She's 5'11". I searched it. I have my information.
Yeah, I think halfling 2 to 3 feet, but gnomes are the 2 foot, so halfling's like 3 normally.
Nah, they're all in the vague, 2 to 6
Okay,
foot range.
so as the thing happens, and
Yeah. So I make the face off spell 8-hour casting time.
Great name for a spell.
Thank you.
I guess
It's a great
that will
movie,
end up making
totally
where I
top
do
level.
actually end up using my 4th level slot. To...
It's almost as good as Surf Ninjas.
Yeah. Watch 2 men.
So
pretend to
can't
be
change
each
the race
other
benefits,
with
but
no
can
skill
alter
whatsoever.
size.
It can't alter size.
It can alter size.
Okay.
it can't change the race benefits. So you don't get the elven benefits.
Correct.
You still have you're still your lucky.
Right. I still
you
act
don't
like a
have dark vision.
halfling.
And you don't have dark vision.
Right. I still act like a halfling, but I have pointy ears and I
they're
look
taller.
like an elf.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
changed
God,
you
I just
into
realized.
elven Taylor Swift,
Elven Taylor Swift.
which is mostly Taylor Swift with a little pointy ears.
Right.
Also, you could hit on Jim better.
Gorgeous blue eyes. Curly blonde
do you not
hair.
think that was part of the decision?
I would
I
like to
did-
point out, Jim is like regular ass size. He's like 5'7". 5'7", 5'8". He's a normal sized dude.
That's fine. It's still JoJo.
Yeah.
JoJo is 4 feet in her heart. So she's just now 5'11".
You know what's so sad? You can't wear your giant pink and black boots. I don't believe they are magically resizing.
She has a full magically resizing outfit now.
True. You could just
She knows what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
But you do have just the boots that fit you when you were U size.
Yeah.
That don't fit you anymore. But
That's
you can
fine.
recreate them.
I have this zoot suit.
This is my only clothes now.
So you're 5'11" now?
I'm 5'11" now. I have, I went for,
You are medium sized.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know if that changes anything at all. But
You can use heavy weapons now. That might actually be important
yeah,
for you.
You can use heavy weapons now. You're medium
Oh,
sized.
cool.
It's like
When you manage to get the halfling lucky without the downside of being small.
Yeah.
Yeah, time to upgrade to a mall.
Right, but so yeah, blue eyes, curly blonde hair, permanently red lips. You know, Taylor Swift.
Because if you're going full magic, might as well just apply.
Yeah,
You know what?
just
I'm
get
a-
permanent makeup.
Permanent,
You know what? Good point. I am gonna go with the
flawless makeup.
ruby dust. It's
Your lips are permanently red with a tiny bit of sparkle, like gloss.
very faint, just absolutely stunning. I'm not better at singing, but you definitely think that I am because I'm this pretty.
That's not how singing works. But okay.
That's how it works. It's how it works when you have a 14 charisma.
makes sense.
Yeah. Taylor Swift. I'm not Taylor Swift.
You're still JoJo. You just
I'm still
look
JoJo.
like Taylor Swift.
I just look like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Muffin is like wildly confused.
That's why I didn't start training Muffin yet. That's why I was just yeah.
Yeah, you were just a person who was holding them against their will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
speaking
new
of,
owner.
I'm guessing you didn't ask anyone to walk Muffin.
She did
Air
in the
Wolfgang?
morning, but
It's
No.
been 8 hours.
No, presumably Maribel will come take care of it. It's a dog.
Okay, roll for accident.
Eat that dog.
15.
Okay, no accident.
As soon as I'm
even with the magic Roomba like our normal Roombas would interact
No,
with
the
that.
magic Roomba would actually clean the poop, not just spread it all over the floor.
no, as soon as I come to, I will go out and about and insist that you give me money for dog supplies.
Yeah, you so you come to and like the clay cracks off of you and you stand up and you're just like baby deer, like
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like a little wobbly knee.
Yeah.
Like hold on.
everything's way too high. There's
Right.
apparently dust on top of fridges and like cabinets that you had no idea, but up there is in fact dust.
Oh, it gets
That's-
dirty up here too.
That's where it lives. Yeah,
Weird.
it's the Roomba. Bye.
Just like having a hard time like dodging.
Yeah, you're running into door frames.
Oh my gosh, like constantly like bumping my elbows and
Yeah, you're reaching out to grab things. It takes you probably 45 minutes to an hour to walk like a normal human.
that feels fair. And
Just
then
because you're changing size.
Yeah.
Like, it is very strange.
yeah, it's very disorienting.
I'd like to point out, it took you 45 minutes to walk like a normal human. You're still not set yet. You're an elf now.
Oh fudge. I then spend another hour imagining how Mother June walks and all the elven women that I've studied walking and try to mimic their elven grace.
You look real silly. You're trying so hard for something that comes naturally. It takes you probably
Can I
when
roll
you.
for it?
Yeah, sure. Roll for
Grace.
Roll for grace.
It's Dex, right?
Yeah, it would be.
16?
Okay, you managed some grace.
But the important part is you rolled a 13 as Taylor.
I did roll a 13 as Taylor, which
I don't know what
honestly
that
is
means.
a nat 20 for Taylor.
I don't know what that means.
13's her lucky number.
According to whom?
To
her?
her!
You don't get to decide that.
No, she did.
She decided it!
No, fate. Fate decides what your lucky
It's her
number is.
birthday. Yeah, it's her birthday number. So she was born on December 13th, and so 13's always been a very special number for her. So that's
it
why.
Could also be 25
No,
because it's the month plus that, or it could be
No.
even more because you're adding it to the date. Like,
But that's not what she decided.
Numbers can mean all sorts of things.
Numerology, man.
yeah. Listen, I'm not into star signs or whatever.
I'm gonna show you.
What do they
Okay, so
mean?
that's how you spend your day, and then
I believe that.
Even Google knows.
I don't care about that.
I spent my day wandering around talking.
Yes, man, you're on thin ice.
Once I got that
Thin
information
ice.
on the lady who community organizes, I do try to find out if she has an office or she just does that out of her home or stuff.
She just does it out of her home.
Okay. I'll take that information back and head back, play with Huxley, talk to the Ravens,
Okay.
stuff like that.
No, as soon as I can walk like a normal person, I am taking a muffin out, and we're getting dog supplies.
Okay. What are you like in the exact same gothy Lolita outfit that you were before? Just now tall? Or are you going to change your style up now that you've changed your features?
Currently in this society, I'm going for the same thing. I will think about it and might change it before I reintroduce myself to the rest of the people. But in the little like mansion where it's just us and I'm going out into the town, it's fine.
Okay. So as you're walking through, you're just really wishing that you had a breakup that you could sing about.
Yeah. I am going to write sad love songs about Jim.
That is the point. Your relationship with Jim is doomed.
That's fine.
It's made. It's
everyone
made.
It's going to burn
was it before?
so brightly. It's going to burn so brightly and then just like burst out and just burn in fire. Just so good and then so much
The
destruction.
gang meets where he works. Make sure that when he burns in fire, it's not at his work.
He won't burn. Our relationship. It's gonna be a lot of tears and we're planning it.
I tried spending all night hanging outside his door. In the morning, he just walked on over me.
I left really awkward notes.
I will
fine.
beat him to death.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's fine.
I think
it's
I
fine.
should. Yeah, I'll just make him date.
If this
someone.
face isn't
What?
good enough, I'll change
Make
it.
him date someone.
Yeah, but because then you can be like, I wear tea.
Then we can
She
kill her.
wears short skirts. I wear
He should be
t-shirts.
with me.
She's cheer
No.
captain and I'm
No, he goes to the short skirt girls. Taylor Swift also wears short skirts. We're just all wearing short skirts. It's fine.
Hey, skirts are comfortable and they offer lots of airflow.
However, it's much better if they're below the knee and or ankle.
Yes.
Nice-
anything
nice
above
modest
above the
dresses.
knee is indecent.
Nice modest skirt.
Can I purchase a scimitar and have it in the form of a skirt?
Your old outfit is just wildly inappropriate. But fortunately, you have the zoot suit of change. However, you're going to need to make that... You're going to have to size it up. So I'm going to go ahead and ask for a roll. Because you're not exactly copying. You got to make sure
Then I
the
might
lines
as well
are right.
just go differently.
You can do whatever you want.
Fine, we'll try it. If I don't like how it looks, I'm changing, though. I will spend forever trying to get dressed.
I believe you.
Me too.
Everyone at the table wanted to make the girl joke. I'm sorry.
I'll hurt you.
Ah,
I know where you sleep.
Only violence on the inside.
I know where you sleep.
We try to maintain a zero domestic violence thing on this channel.
Oh, it's fine.
Natural one.
It's the exact same size it used to be, and you're just like... you give yourself a mega wedgie.
Fuck. Change it. Sparkly red dress. 7.
7. Okay, it's red.
Is it my size?
It's your size, but it's like Walmart.
Walmart?
Quality,
That's fine.
like,
That's fine.
It's not great.
We're changing again. We're going
Nice tablecloth.
sparkly, fringy, pink. 2. Fuck.
Once again,
Got
old
worse.
size. Looks perfect, wrong size.
Okay.
Which is
okay.
way funnier. That
Again,
kid just wrong.
again.
You can't roll low forever.
Okay, same thing. But my size. 12?
Okay.
What do I get to add?
No, that's
Nothing?
Add
It's
your
just
luck.
straight, so.
Oh, it's proficiency.
Proficiency.
Yeah, you get to add proficiency.
15.
Plus, I'm gonna either let you use intelligence or charisma.
I'm a pick charisma, so I think it's up to 17.
Okay, so yeah, it looks pretty good. It doesn't look at all like a thing that you'd be strolling around out as. You look kind of dressed up, but you look good.
Okay, this
Oh,
feels too
It's-
fancy.
It's class, but it is fancy, yeah.
This feels too fancy. I'm gonna try one more time.
It
I
is like going
shouldn't.
to Walmart in a suit.
Right, I shouldn't. I'm gonna try one more time. We're going leggings, tennis shoe, oversized t-shirt,
Like comfy.
comfy.
Yeah, comfy, classy.
Comfy, classy. I think that's a 7. That's a 7 again. Fuck me.
Whoops.
12.
Yeah,
12 total.
it's comfy.
It's not cute.
It's close.
I mean, it does kind of look like you're wearing either your older sister's boyfriend's clothes.
One more time,
Like,
one more
it's
time.
clearly not
Whoop.
yours.
Oh no, that's a 3. Again.
She just spends the next 3 hours. On
18, there we go.
So in the evening, she goes out to get dog supplies.
In the
Yeah.
evening, yeah, you've spent 8 hours changing who you were, another hour and a half or so learning how to walk,
Yeah.
and then 3 hours getting dressed.
Yeah.
When you have a magical piece of clothing that changes shape and size and color to your will.
Yeah, I just didn't like anything, but now I finally rolled an 18, which is a total of 23.
Yeah.
And I feel very comfy with how I look
Yeah,
now.
you look great.
I look great, but like I fit the vibes.
You look great. You feel great. You're fitting all the vibes.
Right. And
You're
I
good.
I take my dog out for a walk and we go get her a cute new leash.
It's still a boy.
We go get him a cute new leash, a
Are you
cute
gonna-
new collar.
How
It
much
only
money are you
costs
going to
600.
spend to
I'm-
change his
I'm
She
dress?
going-
has 2 gold with her right now, and whatever.
And
I have
whatever
1
she-
silver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
2
told
gold.
me to give you money for dog supplies.
You give me 2 gold?
Yep.
Give me 5 gold.
I don't have it.
Give me 5 gold.
You are
Can I
aware that you're not actually dating.
Can I
He-
sleight of hand and try and steal
Sure.
his money?
You get
As
to roll
you stand in
sleight
front
of
of him,
hand. You
give
get
me money.
2 gold. I don't have it. I'm holding the money.
yeah. You get a perception check while she's trying to rob you.
Oh fuck! I rolled a 6. 9. Is that nat 1?
That is a natural 1.
Yeah. So you get. How much do you want to take?
10.
Okay, yeah. You get you abscond with a platinum as one of the 2 gold. So you get 1 platinum and 1
One
gold.
gold. Solid. Okay.
I don't know if you had a platinum.
I don't.
Well, you just lose 10 gold.
Okay.
Oh, you lose 11 gold actually. But yeah. We'll say that you had one. It was just calculated in the gold
Just filches
cost
it.
because it's funnier this way.
Okay.
Okay. I
True
say
sleight of hand, turning 10 gold coins into a single platinum.
right. I say thank you, and I peg his cheek even though I don't like him, and then I run off with my dog and we go get things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's my
Lock
day.
the door. She can knock when she gets back.
When I return, I will try the door. When it's locked, I'm going to try to strength break it down.
Okay, but first things first. What are you getting this dog? Who is 100% a boy?
Okay, so we're going to get him like a bedazzled blue collar
Okay.
with a cute little heart tag that says muffin, and then a very like sleek white leash, and then we'll get him like I'm gonna find like one of like a stuffed toy that looks like a donut. I'm gonna find a stuffed toy that like looks like a cute little like fluffy like teddy bear. And then I'll get him like a nice good like sparkly pink like ball to like throw and chase. And then we'll get him a nice pretty silver food bowl and a pretty silver water bowl. And
I
then
assume not made of silver, but
No,
silver
silver color.
color.
Solid silver.
Yeah, not made of silver.
The good
Just
Just
the-
like the money just went. So the price went up.
Just
yeah.
the color.
Right.
And then a not like a large bag of dog food, but like a bag of dog food that could get us through a couple of days until I can steal more money from this guy.
Okay, it's not a very big dog, so like a 5-pound bag
Yeah.
would probably be good.
Last a little bit.
Now, ordinarily, I'd be like, well, obviously these things don't exist because you have to custom order them. However, this is a city filled with druids who are also psycho-pet owners. So there is, in fact, a plethora of pet stores available where you can do crazy things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it costs you 6 gold for all of those things.
Okay, I have 5 gold left.
And I'm going to charge dog food like it's a day's ration. So it's like a 5 silver thing for a week's worth of dog food.
Okay, so
A week
I have
worth.
5. It cost me 6 gold for all of the accoutrements.
All of that plus the dog food, 6 gold.
Perfect.
But
Okay.
just like for
Just
the
so I
future, you
know.
can put a note that like it's 5 silver a week in food for the doggo.
My dog totally eats at the Red Horse.
Yeah, some people aren't crazy druids who go and buy like the specialty kibble.
Well, I mean,
I think he actually eats scraps outside in the alley next.
Yeah, his dog has a mad love for garbage.
How much would it cost for like a cute little dog bed? Like a little fluffy white one. That's not a big one, just a cute fluffy one.
Okay, you can spend like 2 silver for like a nice, cute, like stuffed.
Okay, so I had 1 silver, so I had to break a gold, which is 10 silver.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 8, so now we have 9 silver.
Yes.
Yes,
And
that's how
4
numbers
gold.
do.
I don't know. Do you need waste bags?
No, we'll just let him go outside. Someone else will do that.
Standard pet owner.
I'm pretty sure that's Maribel's job.
Yeah, it's someone's job.
She likes ducks. She
Anyway,
gets weird about it.
1 second.
So you're like walking
remember-
out with like this.
Yeah.
You have a bag.
I have.
It does not match your outfit. For the record, 100%
Oh.
don't match you.
Can I like find a store and find a cute? How much is a bag of holding?
More than 4 gold and 9 silver.
How much is a bag of holding?
Well, one
Well,
that
it
smells like
depends on
pee
where
is
you
cheaper.
go.
Where's the
400.
cheapest place that I can go find?
You don't know. You could ask us though.
Yeah,
in the next
you're
meeting.
not quite 100% sure, but you can try and find it
Yeah.
in like the couple
Hundreds.
hours of sunlight you have left.
Yeah.
Well,
hundreds of gold.
if really, could I just find a place that I could buy a cutish bag for 9 silver that like matches my outfit, not magical, just like a kind of cute bag,
Is there a bag that
Like a
can
little
fit a
tote
bag of
bag.
holding into it?
like a little tote bag, like a cute little tote
No,
bag.
but we have this portable hole.
Let me check.
It like might say something cheeky on it, you know, like a
Pet lover.
I don't know, like
Oh God. Is it going to be big enough for the dog? Is the question.
Has something written on the bag? Daddy Psycho Axe Murderer?
Evermore.
Okay, so for the amount of crap you have purchased, you're talking a backpack.
I mean, is it a cute backpack?
No, it's like leather, has metal poles in it to distribute weight. It's an adventurer's backpack.
But is it like a
You,
cute?
I am perfectly willing to make it a cute backpack for you.
Like a cute backpack.
Because it is like, you're in a city, you probably could find something of this
like
sort.
a cute, like it just got like some like embroidered flowers on it, or just like a little like it's like a little cute, it's like a
Okay,
little tasteful.
there's not exactly mass production here, so you can get it in whatever color you want, and I'll let you just do a standard adventuring gear backpack price. But the more complicated you're going to make it, the more it is going to cost, because these are custom.
Wait, so how much does it cost if I don't make it custom?
2 gold.
I want to like 9 silver. There's not like a cheaper thing. Like I'll hold some of it.
You can buy like burlap sacks.
Yeah, those are cheap.
No, like a cute.
If you want a cute bag to hold your stuff,
You're
it's
gonna have to
be
go
2
home.
gold.
And here's what you can do: you buy a burlap sack and then have somebody
Can I
cast
barter?
prestidigitation to make it
You
pink.
Can I persuade him to make it 1 gold?
You can certainly try. However, you're trying to cut the price by 50%.
Yep, I'm trying anyways.
Bats her eyes at her. Bats her eyes up at him, and he's looking. Where are you looking?
17 plus my persuasion, which is 19.
Okay.
Pretty please.
$1.5 gold.
I'll take it.
So 1 gold, 5 silver.
Yep.
You have now bought a bag that you already own.
Yeah. You
But it's-
have one.
Cuter.
No, this was the 2 gold for a basic bag.
Oh, they don't make it cute.
Cuter.
No, it's of it's like whatever color you want, but there's no embroidery, there's no special it's just the correct color to match your
It might
outfit.
not have some of the extra straps that are used to tie things to it that make it look more.
Well, they're detachable.
Yeah.
You have the straps, they're just detachable.
What color do I want?
What?
Red.
But you're
Red.
out. I don't
I
know.
don't think my outfit's red.
I, for whatever, oversized beige or
Actually, you know what? I'm
Pastel
going to give
blue.
you a lot of time to figure it out because we are out of time. Like, comment, subscribe, stick around, check out other things on the channel. Come back next week to figure out what color bag she's got. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Come back and join us again. Bye.